I love video game worlds. They are what make all my favorite games so good. So I've come up with 4 video game worlds that I think out of all of the games I've played would be the most cool to live in. And let me know what you think. Skyrim was the first truly open world game that I ever played, and it's one of, if not the best open world games that has ever been created. It's the perfect fantasy style RPG, and I guess that's the genre it fits into, but it's so much more than what I can put into words. The game is about you, the Dragonborn, fighting the other Dragonborn and riding dragons. You can buy houses and jump and everything in between. There's a political system, gods, guilds, wheels of cheese. It's so easy to get lost in this game, but what makes me love this game so much is its world. I mean, just the way the map is structured and the way it looks. The map at its simplest is a mix of a summer-like region and a winter region, and they're both equally as beautiful, but the winter region is better. It's literally Narnia. Honestly, my favorite memories from this game have nothing to do with the main storyline or really any of the quests. I just liked exploring, discovering the camps and caves and travelers, or who am I kidding, criminals.
Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later.
And it's why this game never gets old. Even once you've done everything you want to do, you can just exist in the world. The thing that astonished me the most when I played this game for the first time was its mountains. I had never played a video game where I so often look down at the world from up high. It gives you perspective on how much world there really is to explore. And that's what I would want to do in this world. I would just want to explore. I'd build houses up in the mountains and fight off bandits. It would be a dream come true. Skyrim is also known for its strongholds, which are essentially cities and villages scattered across the map. I'd love to actually visit a city and meet travelers and citizens. Everyone in Skyrim always has this attitude like they're ready to kill you, so I'd imagine I'd meet some pretty interesting people. And if I could manage to learn magic at the College of Winterhold, that would be really cool. Ever since Minecraft was first created, the concept of its world as a whole has just been expanding. You've always been able to build and mine. You've been able to mine and craft, but there's so much more to that at this point. There's countless biomes and mountains that exist in this literally infinite world now, and you are put in this world, and you have to survive among these monsters and villages. And it never gets old no matter how many times you do it. And it's not because you're constantly unlocking new items. There's no like skill tree that you're upgrading or anything. It's because you have the power to create things, and that's why I'd want to live in Minecraft's world. Before I go any further, I just want to clarify, it would be so much cooler than the Minecraft movie. Don't even think about the Minecraft movie, okay? Like, don't even worry about it. I would never get bored. I'd just build whatever I wanted all the time. And I know I wouldn't get bored because it's difficult for me to get bored when I play the actual video game. And I've always thought the Minecraft world is just gorgeous ever since I first played it on the Xbox 360. So if I was actually there, exploring the jungle biome and seeing a real life beacon with the music playing in the background, wait, would the music play in the background? Would that be a good thing? I don't know. What do you guys think? I'd probably want to go with a friend too, because it would get pretty lonely, and you better believe I'm not making friends with those communist villagers. I would also need somebody to fight Enderman for me because they are simply horrifying, and I would just, anyways, let's move on. Tears of the Kingdom is actually a pretty good mix of both Minecraft and Skyrim. Don't get me wrong, they're all completely different games, but Tears of the Kingdom has a mix of both the open world role-playing game that Skyrim has going for it and the DIY creativity vibe that Minecraft has, all with a generous layer of Nintendo over it. And while I have my issues with this game here and there, like I wouldn't say it's top 10 games for me, it has such a unique world that could only have been created in the realm of Zelda games. What I mean is, almost every piece of music or sound or anything that helps build the world to what it is was inspired by a Zelda game that came before it in some way. And every Zelda game is extremely unique, so when this game's inspired by those things, it makes such a diverse and interesting world. But it's not just the idea of Zelda that makes me want to live in this world. I want to visit these sky islands, like because they're just cool, and I want to be a tourist at Terrytown. I want to skydive without a parachute. This world just has so much adventure in it. There's always something new to do. I genuinely just think that this world would be really fun to live in and feel very realistic because of how much variety it has. Stardew Valley is a farming simulator. Don't click away. When people say they want to live a simple life or disconnect, I think what would actually satisfy them is the life you get to live in Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley will always be one of the most comforting games I've played. And I haven't played a ton of it, I'm not gonna lie, but the vibes are there from the start. You basically get a deed to a house in Stardew Valley, and you leave your office job to start a new life in the countryside. The essential purpose of this game is to achieve perfection in your new life however you want to, and there's a lot more to this game than one would think. You can get married, make friends, celebrate holidays, and even have kids. So it is more than just farming simulator, though there is a lot of farming. Way too much farming for me. The idea of community is very strong in this game too. Everyone knows everyone, they celebrate festivals together, and they have common enemies. It's basically We Bought a Zoo. If anyone has watched that, it's the best movie ever. And while it is very calm, it's never actually boring. There's always a new goal to work towards or a new obstacle to overcome. It keeps you busy in a way that even Minecraft doesn't really do. In general, the takeaway I get from this game is that it's very peaceful. And I'd imagine that's what the developer of this game was trying to achieve. And in the way that you leave the stress of everyday life at the start of the video game, I wouldn't mind doing the same in real life to live in this game for a bit. But I would need somebody to do all the farming for me. All the crops would die. We've been spending a lot of time looking at all these video game worlds that we wish we could live in. But have we ever thought to look at the world around us? I'm just kidding. Video game worlds are way cooler. Subscribe.